Hello and welcome to my look at the week's new cinema releases in the UK out this weekend. There are trailers below in the description, and I'm starting with Elysium. In the year 2154, two classes of people exist. The very wealthy who live on a pristine man-made space station called Elysium, and the rest who live on an overpopulated and ruined Earth. Secretary Rhodes, a government official, will stop at nothing to enforce anti-immigration laws and preserve the luxurious lifestyle of the citizens of Elysium. That doesn't stop the people of Earth trying to get in by any means they can. When unlucky Max is backed into a corner, he agrees to take on a daunting mission that, if successful, will not only save his life but could bring equality to these polarised worlds. With both the director and star of District 9, that's Neil Blomkamp and Sharlto Copley, respectively, plus Matt Damon, Jodie Foster and William Fichtner, this looks really entertaining, so I'd say it's definitely worth a watch. Next up we have Curse of Chucky. After the events of Child's Play 3, Nika, a young woman forced into a wheelchair since birth, has to regroup her sister Barb and her brother-in-law Ian for a funeral after the death of her mother. While dealing with Barb, Ian, along with their 5-year-old daughter Alice, Nika receives an odd package, a creepy doll. After people start showing up dead, the fearless Nika soon suspects that the creepy doll is more than just a doll. Apart from Brad Dourif reprising his role as the voice of Chucky, there's no one you've heard of here before and who's involved in this, and based on the trailer, you'll know exactly what to expect. Also this week we have We're The Millers, where a veteran pot dealer creates a fake family as part of his plan to move a huge shipment of weed into the US from Mexico. Starring Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, Will Poulter and Emma Roberts. It's rare I say this, but it looks absolutely hilarious from the trailer, and I really want to go and see this, so this is a definite must. Next we have What Maisie Knew, which is a contemporary New York revisioning of the Henry James novel of the same name. It revolves around an unwitting 7-year-old Maisie caught in the middle of a custody battle between her mother Susanna, an ageing rock star, and her father Beale, a stupid name, a major art dealer. Starring Julianne Moore, Steve Coogan and Alexander Skarsgård, this looks like a tedious drama and one to give a big miss to. Then we have Lovelace, the story of Linda Lovelace, who is used and abused by the porn industry at the behest of a coercive husband before taking control of her life. Starring Amanda Seyfried in the title role, plus a large cast including Peter Sarsgaard, Sharon Stone, Robert Patrick, Juno Temple, Chris Noth, Bobby Cannavale, Hazem Kazaria, Adam Brody, Chloe Savini, James Franco, Debbie Mazzara and Eric Roberts. I can see it has a look of the period just right, but it's just not particularly entertaining in any way. Watch a proper porn film if you want to watch the real thing. Then we have The Kings of Summer, which is supposed to come out a while ago, but we have Joe, played by Nick Robinson, no, not the BBC guy, on the verge of adolescence, who finds himself increasingly frustrated by a single father Frank's attempts to manage his life. Declaring his freedom once and for all, he escapes to a clearing in the woods with his best friend Patrick and a strange kid named Biagio. He announces they are going to build a house there, free from responsibility and parents. Once their makeshift abodes are finished, the three young men find themselves masters of their own destiny, alone in the woods. Now the trailer looks surprisingly good and makes the film seem a definite watch, so I'd recommend this. Oh, and there's Jurassic Park in 3D as well, but since the film was made in 1993 and it was made in 2D, any alterations are obviously done in post-production, so there's no reason to pay to see it again, as 2D was how it's meant to be seen. So out of this week's new releases, the films worth seeing are We're The Millers for definite, plus Elysium and The Kings of Summer. Okay, thanks for watching and check back next week for a look at more new cinema releases.